Hello, Zimbabwe football fans. Welcome to In Touch with the Legend, your favorite footballing show, where we bring you a Zimbabwe footballing legend to come here to share with us their footballing journey. Week in, week out, we bring you a Zimbabwe footballing legend. I'm sure you are enjoying. Last week, we had another legend. This week, we have got a legend that is close to my heart. I grew up admiring this legend. When I was growing up, I used to follow Cape United to just watch this man play football. I don't forget rimwe day rimwe gore so takatera na Stuart takaenda kukadoma Kemen Motor Mine kungoti Cape United kutamba ne Rio Tinto. We just went there to just watch this guy play football. That's how much we loved this guy, and he later on became a good friend of mine, and we are very good friends to this day. Today he's here. Nyeba chiti ndikuya Gaza. How come saka nhasi ndamuita yanonzi ambush. Namira anonzi ambush ndivana bhayeza ndikati hatingodedede chingosvika timbogara tingoti madrinks chichi achingosvika ndovatamuti Mike ndovatamugarisa panapa. He is right here in the studio. Former Cape United midfield maestro. We've got Basil Chisopo. He is here. They call him Bashi. I'm sure you're all excited already to hear about the life story of this legend. Career cut short, but that short period, it was pegged, fully pegged career. Make a short period, but he is here to tell us all about it. Bashi.
Yes, Gaza.
Welcome. Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
I'm glad I'm here.
Yeah.
And the fans that used to watch me,
Yeah.
I'm happy that you are hearing from straight voice from me.
From the horse's mouth.
From the horse's mouth, as you can say.
Basil Chisopo.
Yeah.
Game ranachitaura takambotera ku Kemen Motor. Muchitamba ne Rio Tinto. Awangakadziya.
I remember those days. Ndakatorwa na Benji, actually Benjamin Mpofu.
Yeah.
He is the one who introduced me to Premiership football.
Yeah.
But as I was growing up, as you can say, I grew up being a footballer. I was reading a lot about football. I just thought I would be a footballer since I was growing up.
Where were you born? What's wrong?
I was born in Bindura, but I never spent even a year there.
Oh.
Actually, my father transferred to Harare.
Mm.
So when I was 1 year, we stayed in Glenora until today.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I grew up.
Uh-huh.
And when I was growing up, we used to go to school with the likes of primary school, that is. The likes of Kurufeneko, Nokandaidzidza, Nana Oscar Motsi, na Kudza, Naita Ruinga, na George Mdio. George Mandiswidza.
George Mandiswidza.
Mandiswidza, the late goalkeeper. Yeah, Mapurisa. Yeah. Mapurisa, yeah. Yeah, we grew up in the same wood.
The same team?
Yeah.
Saka team kanga
team yenge singatomboita eparuvheneko iyoyo, but inini I was younger than these guys.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. I could fit in just like that because I don't know, maybe it was talent, I wouldn't say. But that time naitamana na Oscar, Nana Kudza, Nana Tiding Skater. It was just a community type of same area. Then takabatatanga utamba futi same school football.
Parveneko. How did you end up playing football there,
Parveneko? I still remember there was a Cape United teacher who is by the name Charles Mtetwa. He used to play, maybe he wasn't a prominent player for Cape, but he played for Cape.
He played for Cape United.
Yeah, yes. So I got a lot of encouragement from him. And there was a time when I was so young, Cape United and Glenora.
Oh, juniors.
Cape United.
Oh, first team.
Glenora Stadium.
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't know.
Yeah, they trained in Glenora Stadium for about 1 or 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that time, Jayena nogara pa matombo. Tichimirira team iuye tione ma players anenge achipinda one by one. Then that's how I started to admire football. Tairambizwa pinda stadium, but eventually takapaza ma sides. Ejurawo taipinda chete tione vakomana vachitamba. And those time paita mana Shelton Mangwende, ana Friday Piri and the likes, Nana Joe Shambo.
Yeah.
So I really liked Cape from their setup from the onset when I was still young. And one other day, ndakaenda kubhora, Dynamos was playing, I think it was Arcadia. You see, during those days when you are young, our parents used to like Dynamos, most of them.
Oh, yeah.
And when we were growing up, everyone, Dimbare. So he took me there, one of my cousins. He was older, but he was a cousin. So when we got there was a fight in the stadium. Dynamos was beaten by, so people started, Vietnam,
Yeah.
Then from that day onwards, I said I wouldn't play for that team again.
Because there
was violence. I was young and I wouldn't understand what was happening.
But
green opposite side.
Yeah.
So that's how I grew up to like football. And I used to read a lot about it. I can't remember the name of this magazine, which was England. There was this magazine in England.
Shoot.
I used to have those.
Shoot.
Color pictures. Then I would put all those color pictures on my wall. And that's how I started being a footballer and the like. But after primary school now, I went to Lord Malvern. So there, when I was in Form 1, Form 2, it had an upper 6 classes. So the Form 1 and Form 2s, they were never going to be in the first name. So when I got to Form 3, I wasn't playing like Tambos, under 13, under. One day another teacher noticed me. Said, why is he playing for under 13 yet the first team is lacking a midfielder, an attacking midfielder like. Then this teacher advised me, go to the first team, try, I will tell them to play you.
Okay, yeah.
That's how when I was in Form 3 now, I started to train with the senior team, even though I was so young. Time yoyo Maxo Magidi. He used to play for. You know Magidi. Yeah. He played for Blackesis. Yes. There was Tino. I can't remember the name, the surname. But during those days, we had a competitive team as well at school. When I was now in Form 4, I was. I would say the first team. Then, eventually, we had Chirambadar, Ernest. Ernest Takazouya. John Bidza, we are with a Form 6, Form 5, Form 6. And then there was Tondre Singwena. And who other? The team was made up of maybe 3/4 of players who were playing Premiership. Yeah, about Ngati John, Ernest, Waitamba Premier. Na Maxo Magido, Aitamba Premier. We had about 4 or 5 guys who were playing. Na uyu anonzani. Aitambra Rio Tinto. Takazo Capes.
Benjamin Poe.
The other guy. Nakaga wakati kufasha baso transfer by Lord Malvern. I can't remember the name, but if I just that you.
Angari defender.
He was a striker.
I'm trying Indian way.
It's there, but I can't say it out.
I think we got to funga.
As we go along, I think I'm gonna think about it, and that's how I ended up playing first team. Then we won. Actually, we won the Coca-Cola Cup.
Coca-Cola Cup, yeah.
Actually, we won the Coca-Cola Cup with Churchill. We actually beat Churchill in the semis. And Churchill was so powerful. When Nana John Gabe, Nana, I ain't getting my players, Ana innocent Gabe. So it was very powerful as well, that team. I got my team, Angari, Ineyenyu. Prince Edward.
Bango.
Shamiarira katozoya futhi Dasta mana Cape foot and it is.
Yes. Because in the team yabo ndo iziyenga kasimba manje
kasimba na Steve.
Ne team yeku yeku Highfield because tournament yo I think nangandiripo
ngochiri mpana about a year or two younger
but we came to watch that tournament pamene team yeku I think Highfield I won yanga inana ne Edim Senda ndio yanga I won right
I won
yakasimba team yawo because I remember kuti yakazodyiwa nePrince Edward yakadyiwa nePrince Edward na bhango game roro takarona tairona but yakasimba manje
tiri koko kuchechiyo that's where I started to be attractive or some coaches started to come and talk to me because the first person who talked to me was Byron Manuel. Piri, if you remember, Rio Delboard, akauya akanditi what's your name? Akatanga undibvunza kuchechiyo zikanzi I want to take you to John Rank. Akanendeza iye naBenji wabva mutora kuendesa kuna John Rank just after school.
John Rank was there.
John Rank angaripo futi aitoona zikanzi I want you to talk to John Rank. Freddy Nkwesha futi akauya. He had a word with me, but I wasn't interested in soccer. I wasn't very interested that I would be a professional or whatever in amateur footballer. It was just a talent that I had. Even my team when we were growing up, we used to play for more than 5 teams. There was nothing like.
Yes, I know.
You remember
one day.
One day I do tamba 3 games. Type na 9 tamba kuma match. Na 11 to taga team no budisa mari mchana kuti tizono chika kuchikoro. Na kuma 3 takutamba competitive.
Yes.
And that's how we grew up playing football. So it was all football. Just immediately after school, you throw away your school bag. And then my parents didn't like it at all. But my mom actually saw I had talent. She started to buy me football boots. Even when I was still young, I had boots. Even primary, we were not allowed to play with football
so
boots.
Mine's bizarre.
But you're going nazo. Then story nazo. Ininezanga gonokutamba futhi ndiri barefooted. Mama ngirinangu aitsemuka very fast matoes kuti pagripa. Saka nesinganyanyozvara ndaifamba naitotamba nematennis chero kuchikoro but sitairambidzwa kutamba takapfeka mafootball boots unotsika then it came a time batakanzi everyone should play with what?
With soccer boots.
With soccer boots. Zvakabva zvatanga kuita because there were some players who couldn't play with boots. Vaitobvisa kukanda panze. So then my parents vakazoona kuti tikaramba tingomurambidza mukomana weka even concentration yekuchikoro anenge asina.
Zvine
zvakunetsa kuti ndikurambidzwa inini uku. They actually tolerated when I was in high school. But katingomusiya because ndauya kutorwa nemamateam akaita sana Hubert Davis engere Division 2. Then they were promising us you remember a long time ago there were companies all over who were taking footballers.
Yes. Vachipromisa
basa. Funny Hubert Davis I used to like it because it was an engineering company, so I thought maybe one day I'll end up engineer. So I liked apprentices. So I had a chance to be an apprentice, but eventually, as I was growing up, I forgot about that. Ndakunakirwa nebhora manje. Sekuti apprentice yenda kanganwa. Anjada.
So after church you bawatorwa na Basil Manuel, what happened?
We went to Rio. Ndakaenda ku Rio na Benji na Effet Lungu.
Okay.
Vakazontora padeni. Anyway Benji aigara kuMaraini saka Effet anga vakutora Benji. Benji angataura na John Rag kudhara. I've got a player andoda kuti yawakaona kunhengereka because amene zvavakanotaura Benji anga asingatraini neRio aingonotamba
magame.
You remember Benji anga asingatraini aisenza kuno kumetal box. Saka uko aingonotamba aitotraina neCaps.
Oh, Benji, and Zangarichi Boilermaker or something.
He was a Boilermaker.
Yeah.
He was a Boilermaker. Saga, I trained in the Capes.
Ono Tambagu
Rio Tinto Games.
Yeah.
Saga, and it was actually after I finished my A level.
Yeah.
Immediately after, Saga, Pempazara about 4 or 5 games. But Rio get relegation match. It was about to be relegated. So, John Ragg enjoyed my play. Because I remember one day, Tagano it a 50-50 na bon.
Oh, I don't Rio. Serious? What's about when I be your photo no register photo?
Right out on register, but it was too late. Kuti uyu John Ragg akachika akantambisa team yenge pa relegation vakadyiwa.
Yeah, zonzi.
Akatotaura kuti I would have loved to play you, but you see these players. He told me something which was very sensible. Tikakutambisa tikadyiwa. Problem inenge yangu. This one we don't even know you from nowhere. You want to play. You are playing. He told me something that touched me. So he said, if we survive relegation, I'm going to sign you.
Oh, okay.
If we don't survive, Kutindugu sign it division. I don't think you like it. Then we agreed on that. Eventually, game repezira vaitamane dina ne Capes. Dabadaenda takatoenda chinoona nchibva kuRio. That was the
right ambo will be
kumurufaro.
Oh, okay.
Murufaro stadium. So Rio wakabva uya ndakatoya nebhazi reRio ndichipinda muground. So patakaona bhora yakabva idyiwa neCapes. I think it was beaten 2-1. Yabva yarelegatwa. Andaenda una John Ragg sikanzi deal here it's off. Because handisitomboziva kuti job rangu riri secure here. Pempani masquabbles ikoko nana Rafael Piri.
And manzi chichi anga masquabbles
ekukocha maya. Rafael angagara sere kuRio, I remember.
Yeah.
If you remember that Rafael angari goalkeeper.
The goalkeeper, yeah.
He had stayed for about 20 years and angwa employed vanhu vese pa Rio Tinto. So pempani tumasquabble kuti John Ragg achembera achagona kuita controller maplayers something like that. Saka na Rafael vaida kuti take over. I think the Rafael let's not talk the names. I can't remember that guy vaida kuita take over.
Yeah.
Kuti vacoach team because they had the support senior teams.
Senior players, supporters
players, supporters are community based.
Yes.
Time you vaitonga kuRio ndana Shepherd Muradzikwa.
Oh yeah.
Nana Abel Kolowa. Nana Boxer. Boxer ngari kuChapungu. Na pane munhu angari pa CBC waive ndo vaitaura they were vocal because Abel na Shepherd vangotaura kuti so munhu wese aitedzera.
Serious?
Rukudzaka kuRio. Shepherd was so powerful that time. I don't want to go deep into what we were doing. Okay. There was a time Dina Shepherd na Benji. Taiti tikapedza training. We go to the bar. Shepherd ndiye inotenga watch it.
Yeah.
After training, Shepherd was so popular. Taitera Shepherd.
Yes. Community.
Taitogara mumaini. Mining compound.
Yeah.
Compound meme. Tintapo inini tatopuwa deni kuRio.
Ongotori ne yawo deni.
Ndatone deni yaigara Manzini.
Oh
Manzini uchirikonza anzani wa. Takabuda naye pakalenda. Ngabuda previous year. Anzani wa.
Who is that one?
Manzini ka. Ainzi Manzini. Manzini ndakangana waseneme yake but he was playing for Rio.
Okay.
Sakata ndakasvika nandapiwa iye anga transfer aenda kuMangura.
Oh okay, yeah.
Mangura yenge chiri alive.
Okay, yeah.
Angaenda kuMangura. So by that time ndakasikopiwa room here. I didn't like the things that I saw in that room. Oh, you know some footballers I wouldn't say
just mamina madumwe
ndangosvika paina zvinhu zviri awkward angatakura tunhu twake but pane
twakasarira mamine
ameno zvinhu zvandakaona zvinhu zvangosungirirwa makona sona nhangotanga kudeta ndikati aiwa ndakunogara
ndoyanga iri life ikoko
no live yeah, it was live yemukomboni izvoti zvakaitika kuti ndisazodzokera kuRio zvakandirwadza futi ndakambovharana na Boniface Chiseko apa achema kuti kuita kunge ndamutsika memine pane mafanzano yauzoona ndatanga kutukwa ada kukwadza maplayers edu but John Rugg na Medico akati hana kukwara he went hard on him only that's what I like. John Rugg akanyatsotaura stand up akaramba akarara pasi so Medico akati hapana injara vanhu vakatoona kuti ndavhara bhora yavharwa chete kuti ndakavhara bhora ndikamutorera ndikaenda unoataka so the attack akanobudirira zvekuti it was almost a goal on the other end because angada kukavhira kuti chi ndakwara chichichi but I heard John Rugg telling him the truth. There are some coaches who tell the players truth unlike others who go behind. Where are you injured? My ankle on the stand up, go out, I will get another player. Pakanza abude manje akabhara
avaramba kati ndripo
I'm okay because it was on a Thursday.
Yeah, because
ndo ndatsvairwa mutima akabazona kuti ndikaita kanzi I'm okay zvapfuura izvo ndopandika ndazodzoka namo that time ngaba ndangowana basa immediately I was working for an insurance company panangobva kuRio
aya trombo seta tiri kuRio haisati apedza mena mendo break uda kukumidza utiza trombo zvayanze kuRio chimomira guys we've Basil Chisopo. I didn't know that Basil Chisopo actually went to Rio Tinto. This is actually the beauty of In Touch with the Legend. He's telling us about his footballing journey. Now I get to know that he was actually at Rio, but there's more that we need to hear that happened at Rio Tinto. Don't move away, we are back in a moment.
The pain is not on the day of missing our dear ones. The pain is really when you live without them and with their presence in your mind. But there is always a friend that will stand by you in those times.
A friend that holds you close. A friend that can put a smile on your face even in times of mourning.
Munyaradzi,
Umduduzi,
the comforter,
Sawira Mukuru, Umgani Omkuru.
Every day we celebrate the love shared,
The smiles shared, the journey endured together, the burdens made lighter. Sawira Wemuri, Umgani Wemuri.
Sawira Mukuru, Tofamba newe,
Nawe uhamba nathi.
Nyaradzo, Sawira Mukuru.
Umngane omkhulu.
Welcome back, In Touch with the Legend. We are in touch with the former Cape United midfield maestro Keda Bashi. Is here, Basil Chisopo. I'm enjoying it already, and there is more. There's more. Remember, we are still at Rio Tinto. At Cape United. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Nyarazo group are powering this show. Bashi.
Munhu wanu wanisingakanganwe kuRio mind
Kolo. Left back.
The left back.
Yeah.
When we got there, you say ukaenda kuna imwe team Benji, like I said, Benji ndiye akandiendesa.
Yeah.
Then he wasn't training that side.
Yeah.
I trained Kuno. So I was all alone there now. without anyone to, I didn't know anyone because Shepherd angabva kuHwange akatangira bhora rake kwaMutare abvaenda kuHwange paakabva kuHwange ndakasangana naye kuRio. Only person wandakagona kucommunicata naye ndirikoko Abel took me
Abel ndio kunoku kabe. Abel ndio kumfakosi. Yes, Abel is kumfakosi.
That's why maybe akabva anditi young man under my wings. Maybe plus futhi angari a friend, close friend yaBenji.
Okay.
So maybe Benji angamudza kuti take care of my young brother. Mpana wangu. So Abel really treated me well when we were there. I even want to ask you, is he still alive?
Yes, Abel is still alive. I spoke to him the other time and tikambosangana futhi pa town house. I wanted him to come onto the show. But takapesana pane time yatakapesana he was supposed to come. Okay. He was supposed to be on the show, but he still has to come to the show. Okay. But I'm going now that we have talked about him. Please. I'm going to call him. Yeah. I'm going to call him and bring him onto the show. Now he's still alive. He's still alive. Yeah, he's still alive.
He really treated me
I talk to him once in a while.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
He really treated me well, like you're like a fish out of water when you get
I'll call him straight after the. I'll give him his number. I'll give you his number. Yes, and we can even call him together.
Yeah, okay.
We'll call him after the show.
I need to talk to him because after that, maybe 30-40 years I haven't seen him.
Serious?
We tried to look for him before
we'll talk to
Benjamin
him.
died.
We'll talk to him after the show. He's still alive. Very much alive. Yeah.
Then when we are still, you want to know what exactly happened. Ndaona zomzvezve ndanzina John Rugg.
Wakanoti reporter kuti mune zvinhu
I didn't. I told my Abel it's a mining community, you know, it's very normal. Kwavari it was sort of normal. Because it's a compound. Anything can happen. If you are not in that group.
Serious?
Honestly. I mean, even community ukangwenda ukaenda kudynamos ungori kune zveikoko kune nyaya dzeko, but I'm not saying that pane dzangu dzandaita kuti izvi I don't like it, this I don't like. Pane zvimwe zvinhu zvekuti
wakazochaira wega ndowakazvirasa.
Handina, ndakabva ndasiya Deniyo. Ndakanogara naye Benji angapiwa yake kafu.
Wangaine yake baba ndakagaremo
munhu. Kana ndangoti Benji abva andipa maki.
Yes.
Ndakugara kumba kwaBenji. So ndakabva ndasiya Deniyo nandaenda kugara kuDeniyo yenge allocatedwa Benji. Then after a month or so, I decided to go kumba.
Yeah,
because like I was saying, community and not only house school, but those who are technical one is about kind of mama players I who are but that is not to end.
Yeah.
And there were some who were very and normally they continue doing their usual stuff.
Yeah.
Then when they see competition inside the field now, they start to notice.
Yeah.
And it reminds me when ndakasvika matrails haitwa everything.
Ndopata ndichazosvika tisasvika ikoko watiwa makwaya neRio Tinto. From ugone itama neCaps ndo
vaidyiwa. That was their last game.
The last game,
season.
Saka ndopo wakafa wozgonzi
ndakabva naJohn Rugg. Since we are demoted. My job is not secure. Job basa rake range risiri secure zvinenge kutaura kuti.
Plus anga kurwiswa futi neteam rere.
Neteam rere vakatombombvisa during the season. Havanombopera kana 3-4 games abva wadzoka. Abva adzorerwa futi John Rugg. So akantaura kuti let me just leave you. Unless our team next year they promise me what I'm going to ask for. Because he had to premiership very fast.
Okay, asakaida
kutorunga team yekuti but aifa notaura nemanagement yemine.
Okay.
Kuti are they going to accommodate zvaari kuda? So akantaura kuti if they accommodate zvaari kuda, ndogona kukunza back because angandipromisa futi a very good job.
Okay.
Because pamaini panongowanika zvakati wandei saka angandipromisa a very good job and aitodo saka tatarirana kuti at the end of the day zvikasabudirira it's not a problem. Ndichibva kuRio ndakadzoka kunoko, then my mind wasn't set on football. Ndakabva ndasiya. I started looking for a job. Ndabva ndangowana basa just immediately after results edu angasitatombobuda.
A-level. Okay, yeah.
Angasitabuda saka ndabva ndangowana basa
kunoko manje.
Kuno. Andangoti arega ndisiye
zvekuRio
Tinto.
Yeah.
I was working nicely ndaita zvaaccounting insurance, so I was sitting pretty ndisingato zvebhora nendatokanganwa.
Yeah.
One day ndava ndafunga taenda kugwanzura. Caps aitamba mugwanzura, so takabva kumba tabva tauya tatamboita mabhias pamushandira pamwe paya Nendina dai unotomuziva but he never played for long. Nendina Kapikinyo ainzi taimti silver Kapikinyo taurai Kapikinyo.
Yes, taurai
unomziva.
Yes, ndomziva.
Mukoma wake ndiandendina ainzi silver.
Okay.
Taurai unomziva
Yes,
because akatotamba. Silver futi akatamba maybe 1-2 magames in first.
Okay.
So takaenda angarisha mari yangu taenda kugwanzura tatapinda tukona bhora. Ndiri kuona vanhu vatiri kutamba manje. Ndakatanga kuona Toga, Mishek Sarupinda na pana Innocent Chikodzi. Steven Chikodzi, Innocent
Madziva. Yes.
Ndo vandakaona vachitamba.
Pangoro hapana akawawira.
Hapana kwandiri plus futi ndindaivatraina kumaraini.
Okay.
Taitambira timu 1 kumaraini saka ndine ndiri captain.
Vanga kutamba kufirst there apa.
Vanga first vakatogara pabenji. Kumaraini ndine timu yedu yainzi Young Rollers. Ndo yakagurumana Oscar nana Edwin Farah nana George.
Okay, yeah.
Hapana munhu akatambira captain vazhinji vasina kuitambira.
Yeah.
Ndine ndiri captain ikoko. Takagara zvedu nana Silver ndiyanga ari vice wako. Ona mafana edu ari kutamba shako isusu.
Yeah.
We were shocked.
Yeah.
Afana ndo taiza waenda training akatenga ma juniors taingoenda on and off. Ndisingambotraina the whole season nema juniors. Taingoenda on and off.
Yeah.
Until saka coach wema juniors always patsika. He knew me well that I was a good player, but I hated nesingavinge training. Ini ndaitraina ndega kutokura more than ndaita kutraining zvokuti taenda. I could wake up 5 bench. I would say Benji taught me how he is the one. I muta every day na 5. Let's go for a run. Let's go for this ball work. Let's do this. And then I didn't have time for that. Benji I thought Benji anoneta sometimes angakuya uzomshake up again manje. Muka Toby Sibanda. Taidika about training. Toby ayinditi hande kubhiya. About training ndina Benji. I go that and kind of big udzoke panapa tinomhanya.
Some were 2 different kinds of friends.
There were 2 different kinds of friends. I had 2 different kinds of friends. Andikabva kubhora ndina sometimes Benji anenge asipo to stay in the same mood. So Toby tikabva angatiburikirei pano angatiburikirei kwamachipisa pashi.
Yeah.
But normally tisingagare tichizviita izvo.
Okay,
especially after training. Ini ndairamba ndosaka ndaenda nabench.
Okay.
But
after training yekuba
yekucaps.
Ungatoti jambira ungazombosvika sei kuCaps United.
Kone ndiri papi.
Isusu tawasoti wakazoenda sei kuCaps United. Andongakutanga kusenza iwewe ku.
Yeah, okay, good.
All
right. Yeah, ndinoenda kusenza paipa. Taenda kugame na Silver.
Yeah.
Taona vapana vedu vatotraina navo vatoti ava. Apa ingeri maybe 3rd game yeseason. Season yatanga. Tikati hande kutraining. Matrials akatoitwa vachada vanhu. Tora mabhegi edu sa.
Aita vachada vanhu ndiani?
aiwa vanhu hope materials angaitwachanges vanenge vachitaura takagara nemaplayers ka tiri mumaraini materials akaitwa vanhu vese vakatsarudzwa chichichi iko zvinoita hande chitoudzwa nanatobi futi kuti materials but semusina kuuya tatati one day third game handei ikoko tasvika parelton takabata mabhegi edu tasangana takanochinja zvinongoitawo vamwe hangosvika neconfidence parelton ndetapajera pinda tachinja tatasangana namudhara thomas musekiwa ndanga ari coach wemareserve mai kumaraini aigara futi uglenora mudhara uyoyo apa atibvunza muri kudei panapa imi takati mudhara taiyawo training anzi ibhai pano torai mabhegi enyu ndara musekiwa aiti zivo kumaraini zvezvango taimwa kumaraini kwake ndo kwataimwirawoaitoona saka akafunga kuti angasingazvidhako panapa pauya zvidhako hatisida kuzviona munodzidzisa vapana vedu aiziva totamba nevapana vaiva munodzidzisa vapana vedu zvinhu zvakaipa tatadzingwa tatora mabhegi edu tabuda tapana 40 paipai takutoenda kumba taisingaende kumba infect paquality international ndaisenza panext pazta saka quality pempaine shamwari dzangu ndo pataiswera tichitambira kana magame tati ngatingoendai paquality zedu timhonorova 1 toenda kumba tichingosvika pakoni tasangana nachi namudhara patsika anzi boys ndei ati amudhara tentauya training maita dzinga kana patsika ndena kudzingai haze bhora ndaikuchinja ndaratadzingwa endai kunochinja tabataita sei tadzokera kwekuti hatatichinja taonekwa futi namusekiwa kanzi imo apana imusei musinganzwise uyai kuno kati sorry mudhara tanzi namudhala lowe tichinja kanzi always wacho ari kupi ari muchanging room abva ashedzwa abva atoshedza nafred ndianga ari head coach kanzi ava vakomana vandovaziva kumaraini havasebhora nathomas kanzi napatsika aya majuniors angu kubhira vachiri maanda 12 ndovaziva vanavo vanogona bhora vese vari 2 alois kanzi alois abva aitwa woni nani nathomas kanzi alois vanhu vava kuda kundipava ndovaziva havazobhora hanzi naalois no these people vapana ndakakura nava plus timu yedu yekumaraini ndo yakanga aproducer yainzi young rollers yaiproduceamasitombozva kuti wakatombotorwa najohn rangi kuriyo team hapana aitomboziya hapana ndakatomboudza john rangi nabyron ndo akatanga kumutora saka mudharalo aramba zvanzi ndovaziya zvakabva zvanzi dhei racho iroro tatanzi rodran tatanosiyiwa mabhuku yataitwa
unosiyiwa
ku10 off yekumabhuku
dzokaitonasi ndakaita katuyo handazomboida futi
auide but manje yongo ari wrong my time iyo ndo isi taitorwa rodran kumaraini taigara tichintomhanya
tandazvijaira
isu taibva kuglenora everyday nabench tonobata pachitungwizo tatadzoka
kuroundaboutaipfuura
taisvika kuchitungwizo
kubridge
paivins yeku2 taisvika ikoko pabridge paunyani
ufamairora u10
saka patakanoziwako it was chicken feed it was nothing takauya takatoona morgan ndiyanga ari pamberi naalbert dallas vamwe vese takatoona hatasvika vamwe vese takana josh ambo jo mugabe ana mpume vakuya nebhasi
vakatozotakurwa nebhasi
vaituka masenior players unomunga kuti
bhazi rinenge richiteera mashure
bhazi netopaka ikoko rozotanga kutera after 30 minutes vaingosvika josh ambo akamira zvake akutokwira bhazi josh ambo aigona kuya kutraining musi test ndokuudza kaino udza zvimwe zvinhu zvaitika Okay, I will tell you the reasons why Joshambo angasinganyo trainer. Angari boss wam Dara Fred kubasa.
Oh.
I'm your boss kubasa. Ndo vaitonyora team vari muoffice vari 2. That time ndaizviziva because ine Fred ndazipesa ndakuenda koko ndichinomunetsa.
Okay, yeah.
Saka ndaingowana vari 2 vachitonyora team.
Zvichisetserwa ikoko.
Yaisetwa team kubasa.
Kumanchester Road.
Kumanchester Road boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kumanchester Road team yasetwa kuzoti iwo ungasiye Joshambo. I will tell you fanike gore iroro ka 3 magame aya Jo anga asingauya Caps yakajikiwa magame ese. The 4th game yakabva yawina Joshambo anga arimo. Abva ataura kuti hapana ndogona ndichikuudzai tikasatamba isu munodyiwa. Munodyiwa. Hamuna udyu. Hamuna yaiti udyu.
Ada bamnini.
Bamnini hamuna udyu. Andowana. Saka
Saka mamanya marua
road work 3 days vari kuona tingotraina zvinoma tikutosiya takabva tanzi pane yavaiti beep test yekuti ameno panga yakamkamburukakantingtingoti still tanzi beep test maplayers yaiwo chaiwo anga ari masenior kweko hapana ipedza beep test yakapedzwa naMorgan naGift Mudangwe neni naiye Silver ndokunga about 6 players akapedza beep test. Vamwe vese vanga vasingagone kuipedza yenge ine ma1.
I know.
You know it.
Yotokona wapinda mu17
kuti
ukanika kukutandanisa kakadikirike
averoti baba yakazi aiwa kakaiwaimakanika
kukutandanisa
just tapasa beep test. Very few players vangapasa beep test iyoyo because paangotorwa vemureserve nevemufirst isu takazoincludwa kunzi ndiwo ari kunyanya kuitirwa chi beep test tatetwa taita beep test
mutori
fit vanhu vacho vari kuti vari fit they are not fitter than us because tentine target kainini fanika nemukomana ndendaenda naye takatoti 1 week yese tichitraina tozikuita zvechi zvegas ende kana tapa training taizvitira ka taitoziva zvakuda kuita tapasa kwehanzi mudhara hazvisi kuagutsa. Next week tava tanzi game mareserve. I remember takaenda kunditambira inonzi Seko.
Bash, mira middle break. Tinotangira ipapo. When we come back, Basil Chisopo, he is here telling us about his footballing journey. Rio Tinto, Cape United, a lot more. I'm sure you're following. But we are now getting into the home stretch where he joins Cape United. And who don't want to miss that. Don't move away. We're back in a moment.
Introducing the Nyaradzo mobile app, your all-in-one solution for seamless service at your fingertips. Whether you're managing funeral policies, making secure premium payments, or keeping track of proceedings, the Nyaradzo app has you covered anytime, anywhere. Easily access your policy details, update information, and stay connected with Nyaradzo, all from the comfort of your phone. No more long queues, no more paperwork, just quick, reliable service when you need it most. The Nyaradzo app, simplifying life's toughest moments, one tap at a time. Download from your app store now.
Welcome back. In touch with the Basil Chisopo, Nyaradzo Group powering this show. Nyaradzo Group in the business of financial services. They're also in the business of funeral services, funeral policies as well. There's also Seal, Sawira events and lifestyle. They are in the business of events management. If you want to do an event, you can hire equipment from Seal, or else you can also hire their hall. They've got a Seal hall alongside Mazoro there, where you can actually host your events there, whether it's a meeting, seminar, party, wedding, whatever it is. They've got a very beautiful hall and they supply everything, including the decor, PA system, food, catering, and everything. So whenever you want to host any event, just contact CEO, they can sort you out. But right here, we are talking football, we're talking legend, we are talking about Basil Chisopo. So now, maenda manje ku first game reserve
Reserve.
Neseko.
Takatamba neseko.
Iko ku Podas.
Koko tentrawe. Taka actually anti coach wedu angari Thomas angambo tidzinga.
Angambo kudzinga manje. Saka kamanikidzwa nzitambisa wani here. Chicha.
He wasn't forced. Kuti achitambisa mai anti tai trainer.
Okay, yes.
Anga kuona kuti the difference. Okay, I will tell you one thing. Ndakamakiswa ndikanzwikwa namurewa manje. First game, I mean the first instant. Training. Murewa ndiye akanzi andimake. Actually I was playing the right wing, he was the
left back, yeah.
If I say I roasted Murewa, I will be underestimating myself. Murewa, anyway, chenongoda ngati ma senior players, maybe ndakati asikuisa effort
because
akabva angonzi enda unochinja.
Yeah.
Murewa kudza go and papa vachinjwa chimbozorora akanzi enda unogeza
wapedza naye
handisi kuzwa ndikapedza naye akato angofunga kuti ndikatimbomchinjira papa iswa mpume mpume angati vesete akabviswa pamidrands chienda
left back.
Mpume I think it was the same story.
Yeah.
Sometimes you couldn't believe kuti senior player akunzvekeswa nemunhu wasingatomboziva.
Yeah.
Asika tisatombomona. Then Mpume Abanzi nanogeza. Actually kana paine vaikurumza vanogeza vanenge vaitozikanwa
masenior players
vatorimo papanzi chikodzi staff aigona kakobra
aitsika manje
manje takavhurirana ndaenda rangu pamusoro Stephen abatokwara ipapo zvimwe zveza ngoti paengochi ini rangu ngengoriwo pamusoro hanangukwadza nchida taango Stephen ababuritswa kuti game rabva ratopera ipapo. Then after maybe 3 weeks pange paine Independence Cup. Handini tambwa early season ichiri kuvhurwa. So istendane maybe 5 games mu reserve. And hatinambodyiwa uku takanodya seko 6-0. Chakaita kuti ndizopinda mufirst yakatamba neMareserve Dynamos murumu. I wish they were camera my cell phone.
Yeah.
Like today you wouldn't miss anything. Naida kutaura game iroro takadya Dynamos maybe 4-5-0. Ndikanzvengesa nakipa ndikasiya bhora paline rikasikohedwa nampana Mishek sarupinda kusina kana munhu weDynamos anga ari padhuze
mageza vanhu
tageza vanhu vese. Then chaunga chakauya kuRelton chaunga chepachuru chekuseri kwegedhi chakauya chikanetsa mudhara Fred ndakanzwa achitongezana vari pakona vakatongona kamusangano kuti toda musangano because mamayo masapota aiuya anoandira yeyo mfana iwo seusiri mufirst takawadza kuti utambe handoona pembani masapota even ana chinogwenya good chinogwenya angasati achairman angari sapota wokuseri kweakuudza chinogwenya anga aripo kana uida kuona I'm telling you the truth chinogwenya anga chiri sapota wekuseri ndo vanhu vacho aiuya vachinetsa iwa kuti semusi kutambe and I really appreciate what he did. He was one person who angari foka kune vanhu vanogona.
Yeah. Chambomunza panapa mudara he's a legend.
He's a legend because akagara I think
akabva netimu
akabva
nayo kudhara.
Ndikuona support yanenge ainayo from the heart.
Yes.
Support handikuudza kuti bye ndaito chinogwinya akatanga ari chi vari kuseri vachiuya vachijamuka kusvikira vazosvika chi kumberi which shows that anga ine resilience aida caps
anoda timu
yake nemwoyo wake ana chinogwinya ndakavanzwa achitongesa ana Fred na mukoma Friday whatever near my players because the next game ndakava ndapinda pabench after final yave
Independence
aiwa vakaita draw sikanzi replay Caps yakaita draw neDynamos 1-1. There was a replay. Time hiyo amenoti vakaita replay. Say normally Independence yaitambwa 1-0.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Saka pareplay ndakaonekwa ndachi
Ava bench.
ndapa bench. Saka first game randakatamba inini ndakatanga mugwanzura. It was against Zimbabwe Saints. Caps was beaten 1-0. 83rd minute. Paburiswa papanzi sub paburiswa church. Church pakabuda. Ndakabva ndapinza. Pakakandwa throw in na Ed kuside. Amenda Ed Mchongo. I think Joe akanori flicker. Joe was good at flicks. Shambo. Saka rakabva pandirichi nandachesta nanangorova a volley apara goal. It was my first goal and it was my first game. Which surprised many of the supporters who were inside. They didn't even know me. And I remember that day ndopawapauya that Nigerian, there was a guy akatamba maybe 3-4 games the Caps ainzi Michael Derry. He was from Nigeria. Angatengwa nachifoko yokuItaly. Akasvika. What happened, I wouldn't want to go behind the scenes, but he played for 3 games which were good. And then people vakatanga kufunga kuti tauya tese kuItaly na Mike. Ndakutonzwa uya na Mike. Italy. Tatamba 3 games. I will tell you, takatamba 3 games idzodzo. Pa 3 games dakatamba. Takaenda kuHighlanders. Tikanoidya 3-0 on a Saturday. Tikadzoka kunoko. Tikatamba neDynamos. Tikaidya 3-0 on a Sunday. Saturday and Sunday. Ndaenda kutraining. Ndikanzi namdara Fred Mkwesha pane vanhu vakakuona kubva musi weSaturday. You didn't perform well on Sunday like you did in Bulawayo. Ndabva ndatiwo inini hatichada ndakabva ndangosiya maenvelope mari yangu inge yatorwa handiri kudatambira mumaenvelope.
Wangapiwa fine.
Ndabvisirwa ndakaonekwa bhawa ini handaumboenda kubhawa. Ini pandakatanga kutamba bhora pesa hapana pandakazomboenda kubhawa on Saturday, on Friday, on Thursday. I was so disciplined panyaya idzodzo. Then Saturday my coach anga ari bench akati he didn't want that kuti kana uchimwa inwa Monday Tuesday zvakokwana zvafarana. Ndozvinoenda angoitawo kuti Sunday patenge tapedza game neMonday patenge tiri free. Ndopana inwa beer. Saka patakazodewo zvinhu zvakangochinja handinoziva. Things change.
What changed?
My man. Ndingenjikudza nyaya ye. Wakangana.
No, tell me. Wachindudza but vanhu vada kunzwa. People want to hear.
Okay. Zvinongochinja but still takadzokera handinenji kutaura kuti ndakatanga sei. Ndakagoyesa game iroro in the 83rd minute. From then on I was never a substitute.
Serious?
Serious. Me, I never played reserve about 4 games, 5 games. I never played my games akawanda reserve team.
What you faced?
It was actually a surprise to many people, even to myself. I would say that because I knew.
Because your rise was quick.
It was so quick. I didn't know what happened. Maybe ndakasvika timing at the right time kana kuti Pempas na a right midfielder who said pandaitamba. Because I would remember kuti Pempa ina Cheche, Albert Mabika, Mpume was versatile. He wasn't a total midfielder. Mpume, he was an anchoring midfielder. He couldn't. I was in attacking. Yes, you can. Saka my attacking linemen ngari Joe Shambo na Varitu na Albert maybe. And one. So Joe ne age wise my pateme andakasvika. Ini ku session item ndiba mini chivomira manya stereka mira ipadhuze. Katimira netu padhuze. Hatawana. Because pese uri inindi ndichimanyira naye ka was young, he was old. Saka zvinhu zvatisiyane. So tatani ma problem. I don't mean sanyomanya. Manya nepese yakafana. And something like that, but zvengezisaite because I don't know go yes
Because waida kuenda,
kanenda da kuenda. So maybe luck ranangu etokuti ndakasvika
at the right time.
at the right time. Maybe there was no way.
Saka vakabvisani wewe bongoza wakutamba. Akabviswa ndiani?
Nini zvakaitika ipapo ka. Vengwa kuchinjaniswa manje.
Yeah.
Pemba umoni pa Joe sometimes naimona apa bench.
Yeah.
Joe Shambo naimona apa bench. Cheche naimona apa bench sometimes. Andona. Zvenzangu chinjaniswa kuside kusiri kwangu mai. Ini lucky ranaita ndaigona kungoendeswa kana ona pa safe.
Kana right wing. Yeah.
Right wing I didn't mind. Chero kanti right back I didn't mind. I was versatile kuti chero pane nangoiswa I could play. So waiona kuti kana midfield yakazara ndaingonzi ndau right wing. Ndichandaida kungopfeka jezi recaps ndotamba. That was the only thing in my mind. I thought dainyasoziva time iyo I was young and naive andona. If I knew what I was going, that you might have an injury like I had, things were going to be changing because and even contract in Andombozo ndakasign a contract. Taingonzi sign up.
Yeah.
Hapana chekutomboverenga.
Ungaverenga kana chi. Yeah.
Taiverenga. We were not reading anything. We were not even allowed to anzokaverenga.
Werangotamba chete.
Plus kuti ungosingabvumiro chakanzi chaitovharwa chipepa. Sign up. Iwa uzoziva chiri contract. Andona. But with the love of football, ungosina basa nekuti ukusainiswe chi. Chandaida kutamba. Yeah, that was my main thing kuti ndikutamba here kana ndisi kutamba. So as life takatamba season yapera. I was voted young player of the year, most improved player, nesoccer star. Zvese in one season Cape.
Yekutanga iyoyo.
Iyo yatakasangana pakalenda kasi.
Yeah.
Kusheraton paya.
Sheraton, yes.
Do season yandakatamba kapaipai chete. I will tell you, do season yandakatamba. The next season, ndakatamba nomunga 2 games. Now ndachikoka.
Yeah, because that season, like I was saying with you, you were so good. That time, kuti taiti isusu kana tina game ka. Taitera Cape United. Inazwa kuti taitoti anga tiri masabata se Cape titambira
taito kutera iwo.
Titambira dari ndiva tasabata Cape. Saka taiti kana tisina game isusu ka. Taitera Cape ma.
Ene ndaikutera manje. Iwo kubvira kuchikoro.
Taitera Cape.
Or maybe my personalities anenga clash. I liked your personality since you were a small boy. You want to go in maybe 1-2 years.
Yes, yeah.
And I own a game ago Prince Edward.
Serious?
That's one.
Yeah, maybe we were meant to be friends, bro.
From the start.
Was dancing that was one. This is a game with Darren Diga. Taitienda kutaitera magame games my tukuna na bash.
Kana Kruva, I used to. I remember one day I liked Kruva. Graboski. Nozazwa akaita. Ndine injury. Akauya kantora zvanzande kumanda 23.
Yeah.
Vachitraina kuseri maimbogara muna
Central Pace.
Yeah. I antora zvanzi. I know you are injured, but I want you to make money because I heard your problem.
Serious?
Just like that, he come and took me ndikatopiwa mari yeZimbabwe pasina zvandaita. Ndakaenda mukembi ndakakwara. Kruva achiziziva. Aitoziva, but what he said to me, I want you to make money somehow, which was good for me.
Yeah,
I had an injury. I wasn't making a lot of money. Caps wasn't looking after me.
Yeah.
After the injury. And let me talk about the injury.
Yes, those are the ones going. What happened?
What actually happened? I need to go to the Chipinam ground. Panezo ndakaiswa mshonga like. But
Nani?
Let's not go for persons. Personalities.
Mshonga wakaiswa pai.
Ndangozorwa panapa. And I thought it was team. Sometimes we know speaker Jesse Richinua. Mpume na Carlos neni tistai wanzoramba izvozvo. Jesse ninge chinua kana tini
zvimadoro.
Chikwe. Then unongoza ndese team. So if it's team ungati iwo wega ndo akuda kuzita zifa. Saka
wakasvika
but okay, let me start from the onset. Taenda kwa Mutare. Tienda kwa Mutare. Handi imi muda kuti tienda kwa Mutare. Taifana unotora Joe, Cheche na Brenna kumabvuku along the way.
Yeah.
Saka takasvika inini pataenda kwa Mutare nesingatambe nendine injury nendine pulled myself. But ndaitraina lightly light training session. And actually that time I had a ticket went to Sweden. And pempa ine
yanga season H2 manje.
H2.
Waita soccer star.
Nenda kwarani. But I had a pulled muscle. But kaenda kwa Mutare. So I had a ticket kwenda ku Kaizer Chiefs kana to Sweden ku Copenhagen.
Okay.
Nentone tuma agents ainditera that time. Vaida Bonzo neni Silver Chigwenji. Vaida defender ne midfield. Saka defense pedu age angakura mchongo wakati age aite. So it was only me na Silver ngwari eligible. So I had to decide kuti nenda ku Kaizer Chiefs reka nenda ku Sweden. Then pakuyenda one agent akanti ndakazoconsultwa handini nenangokwiriwa mubhazi zvengoti ndikunoona timu nesina kuenda njinzi ndiri mutimu mufirst kudhara maenda muri 16 fongotsvagwa tuba extra. Saka takaenda inini I wasn't in the 18-man squad. I was just a spectator ndoda unoona maface. So along the way Cheche anako apia
wamefarwa mtora mabvuku
taipana mtora mabvuku
angazipo papost
handi vaimira along the way
yeah.
Takamshaya taenda kwake angasiko tifika mumba kwaiya zvikanzi Cheche arira kuMupakosi. Kudhara kwenge usina macellphone time.
Yeah.
So we had to go along the way. Clever, he was the assistant coach na Sheki. Vakauya kwandiri vakanditora paside zvikanzi Bashi unogona kutamba here. Nekudawo bhora. Ndoda kutamba.
Bedonga wakwara.
Aiwa, yange put myself. Yange ahila but nesingatrain zviri. So it was a blunder ndakatoita futi. One of the agents akanti you have been injured uda kutambire. Angatoripo. Aitaura nana Fred. Akatondibvunza why do you want to play, you were injured? Ndakandambe unyasoona. Angaida kutoti ndiyazomurakidza kuti zvakaona zvisiro. And the viewers zvandakaita ipapo I just dribbled one. Ndauda kutogohwesa bhora. From behind ndakanango then I fell down. And ndakafunga kuti ndambonyatsokuwa ndakatosimuka ndichida kuita sei. Ndida kutoti iyo tamba bhora kana. Shana naona gumbo rangu raramba rakaita sei. Harisi kusimuka rakadai apa ndiri kusimuka ne1. Iri rakaramba rakangodai. John yanga ari padhuze neni mugaba apa ngoti gara ramba wakarara, ramba wakagara. Achisvika doctor ndakambonamuudza career yangu yapera ine. Doctor anga ari shamwari yangu because we used to joke around, anga achiri mupfana futi mbana.
Ndiani shoniwa? Ndiani ngara kana shoniwa? Ngara.
Uchiri kumza Ngara?
Tiri Ngara.
You are a friend. Anodza doctor ine career yangu yapera abatona kana. Abatoshedzwa ambulance. Ndatoiswa chibreast chengoti ndibatwe because kwaMutare general kunge kusina a doctor aifana on the attend. So I had to come here kuHarare. So ndakadzoka kuno. I spent about 4 days on the cave. Hapana kana wana akazondona. Kumba.
Hauna kuenda ku hospital
ndakasosiwa Kumba. That's when he started to trouble my mom now. Namdara. Hapana kana one munhu ari kuuya kuzona munhu apa achikoka. Not even one, I would say.
You telling me kuti zvona kuendeswa kuhospital?
Andina kuenda kuhospital. That's why I'm bitter with caps. Ndakatanga kusenzisa mari yangu. I was employed. I was using my medical aid.
Yeah.
And then my mom had...
What was the problem? ACL?
ACL. ACL. So, my mom had to go to holdings. Vakatoita unopopota.
Yeah.
Kunovava. After some time, after maybe a week, ndaigirwa zvima crutches zveudhu zvezve.
Yeah.
Apa handizogona kufamba. That's when my mom became bitter. Vatora medical aid yangu. Vaenda pane medical center papa kuGlenora vanonditengera macrutches ari better. Vaenda unotaurira doctor uyo apanyorera tsamba vandireferya kuna gofa. Pane mumwe doctor aiita orthopedic. So
Okay, yeah.
he was an orthopedic surgeon. So ndisandaenda una gofa. Caps yakabaya uya back. Sikanza taona doctor ari good for you. Saka ukuenda operation date rakati. Ndavananzi zvabva zvaitwa overrule zvekuti ndiende kuna gofa. Ndaenda kuna inzi Bhagat. He was an Indian. So
hey, Bhagat ndakakudzwa nembiri yake baba.
Wamunza Bhagat.
Ndoziva nyaya yeBhagat kanene Bhagat ndakainzwa nyaya yacho.
Yeah.
Ndo yakaita kuti ndisaitwa operation ndakaramba kuitwa operation then.
Wakatoita ball because yangu even ameno chanoti fusion kuti even right now my leg is not intact. It's still giving me problems. But still I had to soldier. Kika bora chaiko from here to there hanchagona. That's why hanchagona azvite. Pane laxity, I can't laxity. Pare loose. Kana kufamba, I'm depending on medication right now because sometimes I won't sleep.
Akaita operation yakaita ndichi?
Yeah.
Haana kuita reconstruction.
I found out reconstruct cruciate ligament yacho.
Yeah.
Then I think he failed. So he referred me to another doctor in Cape Town. That doctor, I'm the Punky Fair. When I got there, Cape Sagati, haina mare cover because medical aid yangu ngati but half. Cape your cover half. Cape Sagati haina mare. Maybe ndakaita mnyama at that time because ngangoti administration yedu yangu yachinjwa. Pempa ina chifoko as chairman anga Pempa unzwa bwanya anga unzwa shepherd. They came in to cut my costs. So maybe ndakangosvikira nokukata kwemacosts. I was maybe the first person chairman I would macosts aya ndo ati utry kukasta.
But you can't cut cost ye rehabilitation your player.
No, it was part of.
But Bwanya was both my injuries. Bwanya, I was taking very good care.
Na shepherd.
Yeah.
I know there's a difference because you were I wouldn't.
Maybe part of his.
We're not part of the plan. Part of success. Good.
Yeah.
If you understand that, I wasn't part.
Yeah.
Never so. And this year, panakatamba inini the next year Julius akabhabhiswa.
Yeah.
And
Baba
Bwanya. So that transition yakaitika ipapo
you're caught in between transition. Yeah, I hear
so
you.
I wouldn't say Shepherd was so bad, but to me it was bad because I ended up losing a lot. Ndakushandisa mari yangu.
So Cape Town wakazoita sei?
And now tozoenda.
Saka arinotozombotreatwa since that time.
I would let me tell you the person who akandibatsira. It was Stephen Kwash.
Okay.
Blood
The dude, yeah.
Dude pakauya kuCapes. Maybe akanzwa league sere whatever kuti ndakwara chichi. He came home. Kauya kumba zikwanza. What happened? Then there was this doctor ibva kuAmerica. Aita in collaboration with Bowers. I mean, there was a doctor in Bowers.
Yes, I know Bowers.
Bowers, he was a good doctor. Man.
Yes, I know Bowers.
I mean, I remember in a seminar, Kawai, Nana Bowers. Stephen and question is what I think was there. Pana doctor Kawai, she did not know tono to make it better.
Yeah.
Then it was after maybe 2-3 years in the choir.
Yes, again. So it's
it was well over Jew couldn't even so I Bowers. It got better at first, but that fusion that I'm so I tried to come back in Kambotama, maybe 1-2 games. I won't say a lot. Good training, then down go kick that same leg. Yeah, my teammates. One day I remember Fred Ajimisa Bora because Paganda Quash, Pakadzingwa Quash. Pakambo yamwe coach ainzi TBN Bonsu eganani.
Bonsu, yes.
You remember? Bonsu, he tried to rehabilitate me, because he kept on kata Makos. Makos, like kept holdings. It was no I retrench or football so kept as a team when was in a basanai. So in I was caught in between. Injury yangu nekukata makosi kwe club and also nekuti I wasn't like they were treating well one sense of caps. Okay, they were getting more benefits than because even they got houses, they were getting some benefits.
Yeah.
Us guys like who were outsiders, we were not treated the same, I would say. Sometimes I thought I'm going to sense of caps like Paraida wouldn't sense of caps.
We were down maintain
insurance and just trust on Zangu.
Yeah.
The job and I don't pay or ringers and Nereji, job and so I see how good that. I know pick up my periods in the Chigara Garapaji or computer. Then, ngendane problem kubasa food. My Mondays, katambira kure, nensinga uye, because you're going to tambira na kuhange.
Yeah, by road.
Chero mukasiwa kana one day takazombosiwa nendege mosvika kuseni kuno ungasvika uchienda kubasa. I was having problems kubasa kwaje kuti almost my Mondays kana kuti nombo yazokumbirwa onzi toda trainer mascat. Pane tini cup final, cup games. Where we also told about to train in the afternoon. And the city. So, nenda with a less kubasa. Then it was causing my problems kubasa. Nikasenda kubora. That's where my heart was.
Yeah.
And I was caught in between. So injury, you can cost a lot.
Saka not zombogadzirwa akagumbe.
Apana, it wasn't.
But you could same thing that happened to Edwin Farai. I still believe with Edwin Farai rakagadzirwa angade akadzoka akatamba bhora.
Exactly, you are saying the same thing. I to tamba bhora.
So kama ne cruciate ungade akadzoka.
Yeah, cruciate ligament.
Inogadzirwa munhu akatotamba. Saka mamwe injuries akawanda vanhu vakaregedza kutamba bhora. It's nyaya kusanikira. Now we used to have our friend, very close friend of ours, Godwin Stone, Mwanzi Banda. But that man, I got the same problem through my reserve guarantee. I got a cruciate. That one could have gone to Europe, to Manchester United.
I will tell you.
He could have played.
But so I
got an injury. So I'm looking at it. I see the situation. A player in Premier League, my manager, so I think my clubs we need to really see what we do with rehabilitation. You are a perfect example. Promising player.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, a lot of people didn't see you because it was one
year,
serious season. You
yes.
But isusu takaona isusu tinoona nebhora. Ukaona guys, mkaona inini ndakutera munhu, ndakutera team. Inini ndichitamba. Inini ndichitotamba yanga iri Super League. Ndichitotambawo inini. But ndaiti kana kuti sina game ka. Taitera tichitoda kunoona bash. That's how good you were. That's what Zimbabwe lost.
Like
when
you are saying,
when you got injured. Yeah.
If you are a good player, you copy style from others.
Yes. Yeah.
In like I'm telling you, you would know that wouldn't I took follow from afar.
Yeah.
Just Panama players and I nakirwa now wouldn't know bora and agonona zarkuit.
Yeah.
You were one of them. I nakirwa ne player also maybe friendship aside, your play was good to my side. So I would come and watch. Even right now, and you change my players, my former players, we are open them. You think I would love to come, but you will see nothing. I have got that.
You still have got that bitterness. What can we do? What can we do as a club?
Let me tell you.
What can we do?
Not even a testimonial match could. So why can't you do that? I got injured playing for
Cape United.
I never got a thank you from anyone.
Yeah.
All I got was injuries.
And that was
that. And up to now, I'm still facing those injuries alone. No one helps me. Like right now, if I tell you medication and no one was panemwempana ndakasangana na South Africa. Kana nangu zangu iti. Muda ndipe concussion yangu ye. Anongo package around on.
For that injury.
It's still painful. Nikataja utongo mapiriti wa kana zangu ndibata, but sometimes I spend 6 months without any problem. But kana zangu tanga jet.
Serious? Yeah, I think I don't know. I don't know, man. Because we don't want you to remain with that bitterness.
It's still there.
I think it's something that needs to be done.
I'm not saying this because I need compensation or something like out of what Cape United did to me. If I would have sued them. If you remember, Ndakatumbo was sued, but what made me not go forward with it? I was losing my money on lawyers.
Oh yeah.
You understand? No be 1,000.
Yeah, maybe like you are saying, maybe a testimonial of some sort, to just say thank you, and we understand.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just you. To be honest, we have got. We've got players like Edwin Farai. He suffered the same. We've got Edim Chongwe suffered the same. Sheikh Mentauro suffered the same, and Gift Mdangwe. Those two he also did posthumously. I think we can actually. It's something that can be done for you guys.
I've got
so that the spirit of Cape United, that spirit. The spirit of Cup Kings, the spirit of the club.
Yeah,
maybe the bitterness. Let's settle it.
If you can settle, I'm not looking for too much. If you look at it, what I wanted was recognition only.
But we understand what happened to you, what you went through.
Ndinema players anagaza vakakwara vakatozozona better former Dynamos didn't really take care of them.
Yeah,
I remember talking to Gaza.
I know. Yeah, I think it's something that Zimbabwean clubs need to do and always take care of their own, especially when they get injured. Just that kind of.
What I would encourage is I've seen you played for South African football. You played South African football. You see, my teams are here, they are all insured.
Yeah,
most
insurance.
of the insurance.
Yes.
I wonder why I was into insurance. I will tell you, you can't insure yourself like Uchitambira Muno Zimbabwe on personal because we are amateurs.
insurance should be done as a group by the PSL.
Yeah.
PSL, every club, every player that is registered with PSL should do directly be insured through PSL.
Maybe they should deduct money from the club.
PSL do not claim for that player. You don't know compensation to the player.
Thank you.
Yes,
That's how
it should be through the Premier Soccer League.
Yeah.
I think that's the way we should do. Because sometimes are exposed join into these things so that these things get.
And look on insurance. Like I want to tell you, my clubs they are not professional. So you can't take a personal cover. Urweg. It should be a group personal cover.
Yes, that's why I mean it has to be the Premier Soccer League. You know, to ensure every player that is registered with PSL must be sure. Anyway, but we are very grateful for you to come and share your story, because when Basil Chisopo, you're quite popular. Just that one season that you're a player, just like Edwin Farai. The season you were blazing, and Zimbabwe lost out on great talent, and you were supposed to go to FC Copenhagen. You could have gone there if you had not played that game. You know, so unfortunately it happened. But what are you doing now, though?
I'm trying to set up a small business for myself.
A small business, yes, which is good. Which is good, yeah.
We can't all be coaches like I thought I will just deviate. And there's one thing I will talk off air.
And thank you so much for coming on to the show. But anyway, when you played for Cape United, which player did you say he was the most difficult opponent?
When it comes to opponents, I would say Gwenzi, because we are always fighting memory mchera.
Yeah.
We always fighting. Takweshana kubira kumpakose, taitamba pakose Glenora.
Yeah.
Dynamos,
Caps.
Taigara tingori. It was because he had a good work rate. Because I akatora bora ku 18 yawo unogona kumona akuseri kwako.
You know what is the funny thing? We once talked to Memo and we asked him, he also said with our emunetsa.
It was a grueling encounter.
He also respects you like that. He said,
he's working,
you're in a joke.
Work rate. Work rate, I can get too much.
Anyway, Baji, after, gonna talk to some microphone. We get on. Thank you so much for coming on the show. That was Basil Chisopo, guys. For those that didn't watch him, you can still read about him. He had a one stellar season. He had a trailblazing player of the year, young player of the year, most improved player at Cape United, and he was also on the Zimbabwe Soccer Stars of the Year calendar. 100 days, we were together on that calendar. 1993 calendar, 1992 Soccer Stars of the Year, then 93 calendar. Go Sheraton. Go to Sheraton. Monomtap, Crown Plaza.
Crown Plaza?
Crown Plaza, not Sheraton.
I thought it was Sheraton.
No, it wasn't. Crown Plaza.
Crown Plaza.
It was Monomtap. It was Crown Plaza. Great in Dabao.
Thanks.
But guys, let's meet again next week when we bring you another Zimbabwe legend, Zimbabwe footballing legend, to come here to share with you their footballing journey. Nyarazo Group was powered in this show. My name is Alois Munjira. Until next week. Cheers, guys. Ta.